Welcome to the art project. If you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. Here are a couple of examples, though, of the assignment some other students have done. This one right here is one of my favorites. This one's really nice. This is another one of my favorites. Here's one, kind of looks like the ribbon is wrapped around a black square of some kind, or one wrapped around a heart. Interesting. This one, really kind of crazy. A bunch of ribbons that are put together to kind of make a owl on this just scrap piece of paper. Now this is not my final project, this is just getting to the final project, so if you will watch carefully, here we go. Basically a ribbon is just a straight line. Right here you got this side and you got this side of a ribbon. Now if I want to flip the ribbon, I might draw kind of a curvy like ribbon shape, and then another parallel line. See how these have two parallel lines? These lines like never really cross each other, but on a two-dimensional surface I'm going to make them so that they look like they cross. Now this right here is where the ribbon has kind of twisted. It's going through space and it twists and turns over like that. When we start adding shadows is when this is really going to start to look real. I'm just going to add a little bit of shadow right here with pencil to kind of give you an idea of how that works. And so this is kind of like the top of my hand has got light hitting it, and as it flips over you can see the dark side. So that's what this is right here. Now not all ribbon just kind of twists. We want to make this as interesting as possible, so I'm going to do one that kind of loops up and comes over. Just go right through it. You're drawing with pencil, so you can go back and erase whatever you don't need. So I'm going to just draw an upside down U right there, and then I'm going to draw a parallel one right there, and then I'm going to connect the top part right there. See that? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase this part right here. This is the ribbon that I drew originally. The second ribbon that I drew, I'm going to erase that a little bit so it doesn't, so it looks like it's behind this ribbon here. Then I'm going to erase this part right here so that it looks like it's going over that hill. And then last but not least, I'm going to erase this part right here, that little bit right there, and now it looks like it goes behind the other ribbon. A little bit of shadow right here. We can also put some shadow right here. Makes it look like this one's going over it and it's leaving a shadow right there. I'm going to do a ribbon that kind of goes through here. It can even be behind this one, behind all of this. Let's go down here, and then over that one. Let's make it loop on. And notice how I've done these lines. As long as I do it lightly in pencil and can erase it, I can change all kinds of things up. So I'm going to just loop on around here. This is probably looking like a really big mess to you, but all I'm doing is fixing lines, straightening them up, and I can come back and erase whatever I need to erase. So now I've got a loop that twists right here, and I'm going to make this line look like it goes through that loop. So I erase all that, put that back, put that back. Oh, and erase this. And so now it looks like it goes around this ribbon right here. Let me erase this too. And then I'm going to erase this ribbon line right there on the inside, so it looks like this is behind these two. It goes this way and loops around. This is the basic way to make one. Again, shading in the appropriate places is going to make it look even more realistic. But this time I'm going to do it on the large piece of paper for my final project. You're just going to start drawing ribbons. So first I'm going to draw a line all ribbony. It comes from one side of my paper and goes all the way across to the other side. I'm going to draw another ribbon, another line that kind of crosses over that one. Maybe like right here and then right there. And so now it's like a streamer that twists in the air. Again, I drew it all ribbony. What I'm wanting to do here is just create a lot of depth using overlapping. I'm going to make this one go under this one and back around like that. So I want to start real big right here so it looks big. You have to look at it sometimes and think about it. Remember, I'm connecting the tops of these two hills right here to make this ribbon do that. And later on, well, I can do it right now, I'm going to erase part. So this is going back into space, and it's going over and then back behind this thing. So I'm going to erase this line right here. All right, I'm going to do another one here. Let's see. I don't want to cover that up, so I'm going to avoid that and then try and come off the page right there. So let's go backwards. Right here, around, like that. I'm going to keep it real thick right here. Skinny and fat again. And I think what I'm going to do right here is change this up a little bit, make it come in from here, and then, yeah, like that. Actually, I think we'll get super skinny right here. Not super skinny, but skinnier right there. So I'm just making some changes to make it work. So I'm going to erase what I drew. Notice how I draw, make a mistake, and I redraw before I erase my mistake. The reason I do that is I don't want to erase it and forget what my mistake was. So the ribbon's real big here. Gets skinnier right there. Stays skinnier as it goes behind this one. So in order to make it behind that one, I've got to erase these two lines. And then I want to make it come in front of this one, so I'm going to erase those two lines. Remember, draw light till you get it right. Alright, so I've got that doing what I wanted to do. Let's do some more. I want to fill this thing up. I don't want any negative space if I can help it, because the more negative space I have, the more black marker I have to use to fill that space up. Look how much black is in this one. Now this looks good and all, but that was a lot of work to color all that in. This was less work because there was less coloring in. The more ribbons that are in there, the more action, it's more impressive. It's going to come onto this, go behind it, and come back out. It's going to go behind it, and notice it's flipping right there, and come back out in front of it. A lot of stuff going on right here. We're going to erase. I really wanted this to be here, so start all over again right there. Erase that. Again, draw light till you get it right. You mess up, it's easy to erase and fix it. There's part of me that doesn't want to fix it. Part of me wants to leave it alone. That's the lazy side of me. If I want it to look right, I need to be willing to erase and fix it. That'll work. Okay, so also this comes out, and I can either make it go in front of it, or I can make it go behind it, or I can make it go between these two by erasing this line, these two lines, and this line, these two lines. Alright, so alright, this is starting to work out like this. Exaggerate this a little bit by making this skinny. It's the shading that's really going to make this look three-dimensional. So while this may look strange right here, I think I can really make it look three-dimensional by putting some shading down here. Erase the lines I don't need. Draw light till you get it right, remember? It's important to spend a lot of time with this initial drawing so that you can get everything just right. All right, I'm going to leave it there like that for now, and I will come back and outline it and shade it in the next video. That's it. Watch for part 2 of this video, and if you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. If you got any questions or comments, leave them down below.